Stacey with Inkwell Transfers. I want to teach you how to make gang sheets in our website. So you're going to go to www.inkwelltshirts.com. Once you're there, you have a couple options. You can click here to go to our Dream Print tool, or you can scroll down and click Make a Custom One. From there, you have two options. You have a 12 by 12 or a 22 by 12. The 22 by 12 is your best option for gang sheets because you get way more on there. All right, so once you're on here, you can pick a color of your background. These will not be printed, okay? So if you're making white prints, maybe you want a black background. If you are thinking about a gray gray shirt, maybe you want a gray background, but these will not be printed, all right? If you're not sure if your background is removed, I would probably pick gray. So, and I'm gonna pick Create a Custom Dream Print. All right, once we're in here, your goal is to fill out this entire box, okay? So you're gonna upload a file. These are some that I already had in here, but I'll upload a couple of new ones. Let me find some files. Let's see, what do I have? Let's go to this week's orders that I have. So I'm just gonna go to June. I'm gonna pick this one right here. All right, so the biggest thing when you get this screen, make sure that your art is cropped where you don't have a bunch of extra space. Very important. So once I'm on here, I'm going to bring this right here and I'm going to make it, this right here tells me how big this box is, not the art, the box. So that's an 11 by 76. So that's a pretty big print. Then I'm going to duplicate it and put it right here. See, that is going to be too big to be side by side. Most of the time you are working with an 11.5. All right, and this one right here, I'm going to do the same thing, 11.5. All right, so you can look at this and see that one's touching a little bit, but I have space over here, and I know that kind of gets annoying every once in a while. You can move them, and I'm just going to bring them in. Still a little bit too much, so I'm going to shrink it down to, that takes the whole point. I'm going to try 11, and then I'm going to make this one 11. And now I have this. I actually have a little space left right here. So why not get everything I can out of it? This isn't touching. That's a standard size for an adult. So I'm going to duplicate it, okay? My duplicate it, I'm going to turn this into a pocket. A pocket is a 3.5. And look, I have room right here to put a pocket in. I have more room all over this thing to put some more pockets if I wanted to. Just make sure they're not touching. There's a pocket, there's a pocket. Make sure you put duplicate. I always do that, try to put Control V, Control C, duplicate. And see if I can fit it anywhere else. It's gonna be really close. I'm not gonna risk it. I think it'll be fine right there. But for me, I just don't want to risk it. I'm already getting, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 images in here. Does it have to be the same image? No. I can go up here, browse my same thing I was looking at, find my folder. Maybe I want a pocket of this image right here. Again, make sure it's cropped to where it needs to be. No empty space. This looks good. I'm going to continue. It's going to load it right here. I want to make it a pocket. So that's bringing this down to a pocket. Will I have room for it? I don't know. It's a different design. But maybe say I needed this pocket, but I don't need this pocket. So I'll just exit this one out and fit this one in here. So these don't have to be the same image. They can be different images. Remember, I said I used the gray because that ensures me that there's no white backgrounds. I can change this though. There's black, and here's what it looks like on white. Again, none of these colors are going to be printed with your artwork. They're there as a checks and balance system, okay? The only thing that's being printed is your art. So after you got that done, all you do is add to cart. It says quantity 1, and then I'm going to add it. If there is a problem, it will tell you. The biggest problem people get errors on is if they have too much white space around their art and it's sticking out. If you get an error, then you need to crop your work. That's what that means. So if you could see, this is what that looks like all set up in our system. You didn't have to go anywhere else. The quality is good. If the art's not high enough quality, it will tell you. All right, so that's the main thing to know. If you have any questions, make sure you let us know. Customs@inkwelltshirts.com. Thanks, guys.